the Trapper versus the Hag. Who's better and whose ability is better? Now, upon first glance, you may say, oh, the Hag or, oh, the Trapper's better, but in this series, we aim to figure out who is the actual champion and who takes the, lowest tier and who takes the top tier. I'm really excited because I have been wanting to compare these two for a very long time, and, just at first glance, they do play very similar, but there's some key strengths and weaknesses to each one that I aim to find in this series. And yeah, without further ado, let's hop into today's build. Alright, so today's build all revolves around Gen Slowdown. Now, Gen Slowdown I figured would be a very good benchmark as both killers very, very crucially need Gen Slowdown perks in their kit. Now, today's build is all around Gen Slowdown, just to see who does it a little bit better and who's going to utilize this Gen Slowdown build a little bit better. So today we are running Corrupt Intervention, just so we could place our traps at the beginning of the game. We've got Pop Goes the Weasel and Eruption, just so when we kick generators, it's not completely wasted time. If we get a hook and then we go kick a generator with Pop, it's huge. And if we hit it with Eruption, and we spread our Eruption around, we can potentially regress a ton of generators all at the same time, which could sway a game. And then we've got ourselves Deadlock, which is a perk you don't see me run a lot, but when you're dealing with a killer like the Trapper or the Hag, you are actually going to use Deadlock a lot because it's going to allow you to see what's the most progressed gen, where do you have to focus your attention, and what generator you need to worry about popping next. So this will allow you to see if your 3-gen is threatened, or if you're able to, go kick it with Pop after that Deadlock. And it also lets you, it kind of has a hidden talent where it'll block it enough so you can end whatever chase you're in. I'm oftentimes in a chase when a gen pops, and then I'm like, oh no, I gotta go to the next gen. But with Deadlock, you don't really gotta worry about that, which is super, super nice. And I think the two games we played highlight it perfectly. I almost forgot to mention, there are some add-ons we are using here. So for Trapper, we are using the Makeshift Wrap and the Trapper Gloves. Now, the Trapper Gloves give us a, I believe, 30% bonus to our setting speed of the traps, and the Makeshift Wrap allows us to step in our own traps, disarming our trap when we step in it, but it's still going to be very worth it. Now, I put these on because both Hag and Trapper have set speed add-ons that are brown, so I figured why not put them both on and see who comes out on top with it. And I also put the Makeshift Wrap on Trapper here because I wanted him to be able to walk through his traps much like Hag, just giving him a little bit of boost in the ranking. Not saying it'll change much, but it'll definitely do something. So without further ado, let's show you guys the Hag add-ons. Alright, for the Hag add-ons, we are using the Dead Fly Mud and the Rope Necklet. The Rope Necklet's going to be allowing us our trap setting speed increased by 15%. It's not quite 30 like Trapper, but Hag also has a lot less of a setting speed, which is very nice. And then the Dead Fly Mud is actually going to increase our teleportation range. With Trapper, they're stuck in one place. With Hag, they're not. And that's kind of where I came to the idea of giving her the increased teleportation range. Both of these are brown add-ons, so it's not like we're giving one yellow add-ons or one green add-ons. We wanted the benchmark to be virtually the same with them, and I think we really achieved that with this build. All right, now without further ado, let's hop into the Trapper game. Bad Hand Preschool 1. Okay, this is actually kind of doable. Place this trap right here, right away. Right away. We got to get some traps placed on these ambulances because if not, it could be very bad. And then we want another trap right here because that loop can be a little annoying if they have a lithe or whatever. Now, I am going to go grab that trap because it's so far away and we got to... We're going to have to use this Corrupt very wisely. I think they're dead zoned if they come over here, so I'm not too worried. Someone's been here. I'm gonna... we'll center it more. We'll place it right here. Place one right here. Now, these are all pretty decent trap spots, I want to say. I will place one at Shack here just in case they come here. And we already caught someone, huh? Nice. That's an injury. We don't get there in time, but that's okay. Where was that? That was over by ambulance, right? Yeah, it is. He's gonna get trapped here. And that's 2 downs. Okay. One important thing to note is very heavy reliance on the mind game there, and our trap placement was near perfect. Well, that's some bad luck. We're gonna hit her. We'll let her go, and then we'll go for a pickup here. All right, and that is 2 hooks before first gen pops, which is good. She might actually get trapped here. You go down. And that's eruption on that generator. There's someone nearby as well. Now, I think because she interacted with the hook, she actually... Yeah. I'm gonna drop her. I'll go for you. Okay. Let's get him trapped. He's gonna vault. He's not. No. Good job. He wasted a really good pallet that I wanted him to waste. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm gonna leave her down here. Alright, perfect. Now I'm actually gonna go trap up the car back here. There should be a car loop. Yeah, there is. And if I do this, they're not in a great spot. I'm pretty much good any way I do this. They're gonna pick up... Oh, they already picked her up. Alright, that's fine. Now, if they run inside, you actually would want to run downstairs, I think, in school here. I'm gonna try and push them away here. Now, we have so many traps set up, they're gonna have to start disarming some of them, or else they are in big trouble. They're heal partying. Get her down, and then I go for you. And trap. Yep. Actually think this hook's the perfect hook. I didn't really need that trap inside. It was more just like a... Oh, I'll put it there and see what happens. So that's the most progressed gen then. I'll hit you. Okay. I know what they're using. Get rid of this pallet. It's a good pallet. Get rid of the boon as well, in case it's Circle of Healing exponential. Or it's Shadow Step, we know that. Vault this window, and we're right here. The other girl's over here. Lovely. Hey, Elodie. Alright. Now, Elodie has to throw this pallet here. Oh, there's no pallet here. Okay, so pallet's downstairs and on the other side then. Oh, you fucked up. She gets hit. Alright, and unfortunately, we actually don't make it out of here. So what we gotta do is break this. But that's okay. I'm actually pretty confident in our match right now. And, yeah. Really big plus. Okay, someone was here. They're running us around here, so... They're in ambulance area. Alright, now we'll break the pallet. Now, we also got pretty good map RNG here, because the map is not super spread. Which, if it had been, we'd be doing a little bit worse, but that's okay. I think they think it's a waste because of the traps, when in fact it's not at all a waste. You're supposed to be healing. But yeah. Let's see. We're gonna pick this up. Nice. I start walking this way. You're in this locker. Good job. I was waiting. And eruption on everything. Beautiful. Now we can actually see if we see her. Which I don't think we do. But that is the next most progressed gen. So we can actually stay near this gen. I was going to try and hook in basement, but she got trapped. Alright, good game. Good game. Alright, so we got a 4K with Trapper with this build. All in all, it works pretty well. You're always going to have a good mix when you have really early game slowdown and big slowdown throughout the game. So I'm happy with how this game went. Good game. Father Campbell. Alright, not a bad Hag map. This is not bad for Trapper or Hag. One thing I will kind of stress on this map is we are going to have to be a little bit, tiny bit precise with our traps. Not really precise, more just like know what to do and when to do it. Hag takes a little bit more skill because of teleportation and when to teleport, when not to teleport. But overall is a little easier to learn than Trapper. Oh, let's chase her into the trap here. Lovely. I got that hit. Beautiful. Very nice. Oh, she fucked up. All right. Beautiful. Easy first down there. Very quick. Now, if basement's here... No, basement's not here. Both killers do have a very strong basement pressure, but for the first, few comparisons, we're just going to be worrying about gen pressure and the gen slowdown and how that works. So I do want to place some traps. I do really want to stress that with Hag. I think the traps are some of the most important things you can do with Hag. Let's go ahead and break this pallet. With this pallet gone, I won't need a trap here. Hello. Pop Goes the Weasel's going to do wonders on this gen. Pop and eruption value. Now I am going to want a trap right here as well. And I'll place one on this pallet here. Just because that is almost a guaranteed hit. And we get the down. Beautiful. Who's doing the most? Okay. Alright, chat. So we're going to place one here. And above basement here. Someone was here. Hey. What's up? Alright. Let me place one here. Now, if we can prevent them going for this save as much as we can, the better that's going to be. Ultimately. Now, if I can break this and still be in chase, that's huge. Now, with Hag, you always want to have your finger on that control button. Alright, so she did activate like 3 traps to get down here, which is okay. We are pressuring with hits a lot here, and that's huge. She's second hook in basement. Oh, good luck, bud. Can I make her drop? Yes, I can. Beautiful. Alright, that's huge pressure. She doesn't make it. She actually dies here. All right. Like I said, I am feeling the pressure a little more with this build. I think this build is definitely harder to use on Hag, but all in all, is still very, very good. They did not give this to me for free at all, so I am actually having to try a lot here, and it's pretty scary when you have to try with Hag, because Hag has to place down a bunch of traps every, like, 5 seconds. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, you guys fucked up a little bit. Okay. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. He's got... Oh, he doesn't have this pallet. This pallet he has, though. He's gonna drop, pre-drop 1,000%. Ooh, I caught him out there. I caught him out with the, Let's place a trap there. I don't trust it. I'll hook him back here. And we'll be all good. Now, I am ready with the teleport button here. Place that there, and maybe it blocks a window. Moving with the traps. You gotta make sure each one hits. You gotta make sure you get the hit, because if you whiff, you're wasting time and ultimately pressure. She goes down here. And if I get a hit on him, then that's good. Actually, if I get him to drop Shack, that's even better. Drop it. He didn't drop it. Alright, he'll drop it here. No doubt. Yeah. He had to drop it. And just like that, he goes down too. Alright, that's okay. I'm gonna hook him first. Whatever. Yeah, he's second. Alright, that's fine. Either way, I see where she's going, and she goes down here. There's no more pallet. She has to vault. Yep. And that makes her very deadly and very, very powerful. Yeah. And just like that, another 4K. This match, I definitely have to try a little harder, but overall, I mean, standard Hag game. But yeah, I did have to try a little harder. They didn't immediately run into my trap, like with Trapper, and unlike with Trapper, you actually have to land your hits. So you can't just rely on, oh, if this trap works, then, you know, it's good. It's GG's, you know, down. No, with this, you actually have to hit after. Now, teleporting with Hag has benefits and not benefits. So when you're teleporting with Hag, you really have to make sure you are making that teleport count, because you can waste a ton of time by somebody triggering a trap, running away, and then, you know, you're not getting a hit, you're not getting a down, you're not really doing anything meaningful with that. And that is a huge part of playing Hag. It makes it more difficult than just playing Trapper, placing a trap, and oh, they step into it, or oh, they don't step into it. But yeah, I do think Hag definitely has a higher skill cap, but also a little bit easier to play for a beginner. I'll say if you're a beginner and you pick up Hag, try her out a couple games. You know, you'll get the hang of it, but as a beginner, map awareness and map knowledge is very, very hard, and I think with Hag, it's more important than with Trapper. Trapper, you place a couple traps and pallets, you'll be fine. Hag, you place them in pallets, you gotta know when to teleport, where you are, you gotta know the location of each trap, and know the map very well. I think that's what separates the two killers, honestly, when it comes to this. Alright, so let me know in the comments who you think used the Gen Slowdown build better. Overall, just from my experience playing it, and my experience, you know, knowing about the build, and knowing about the different playstyles of each killer, I actually think Hag utilizes it a little bit better. In that first game you saw us with Trapper, and we didn't use the build at all. We only really started using the build towards the end when we were looking for people, and that was really it. That's why we used Eruption so much, because if you don't know, if they're on the generator and you down someone in Eruption procs, you do see them. So I was just using Eruption to try to get a little bit of information, but overall I never really used it. In the second game, it came in much more handy with Deadlock and Pop, and Pop Goes the Weasel on that Father Campbell's Chapel absolutely regressed it, which clutched a really good 3-gen for us. And I don't know, something about Hag's mobility makes this build in particular very, very good, because you're able to get up on gens, you're able to get up on people, you're able to counter looping, you're able to, you have kind of a trick for every trade, and it works out very, very well. And I think it was really, really highlighted in the videos today. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out and have a great rest of everyone's day. Bye, guys.